Hurricane Irma has weakened to a tropical depression after previously reaching a Category 5 in severity. It's already dumping rain across the U.S. states of Georgia and Alabama and continuing northwest. Hurricane Irma has left a path of devastation, with the death toll rising to 10 in America and 38 in the Caribbean. The shelters filled up with thousands waiting for the storm to pass. The hurricane has left over 6 million without power, as wind speeds did get to 130 miles per hour. It's also thought to have caused $200 billion worth of damage. As people still struggle from the aftermath, many also question the authorities' response to the crisis. RT's Sameera Khan now assessing some of the issues.
In times of natural catastrophes like Hurricane Irma, there's certainly room for heroism and heartwarming tales. Yet many of those affected by the disaster were left to fend for themselves.
There's a storm of enormous destructive power, and safety has to come first. Don't worry about it, just get out of its way.
Now that's very blunt advice from authorities. Getting to safety, however, has been proving not so easy for many. Hundreds of tourists were left stranded on various Caribbean islands, including Brits and their families furious with their government's inaction. A similar situation unfolded for Canadians, some waiting hours hoping to board a plane, only to be told they weren't on the list.
It's just unfortunate that with our own government, in a situation like this, you hear no word and you don't see any action.
Now imagine trying to get away when airlines have ramped up ticket prices, some reaching the tag of $3,000. Some airlines have apologized for the move, while others have tried to justify it as a last-minute fare. Hotels are also taking advantage of the storm, charging up to $300 per night, and social media is fuming with anger over expensive accommodations. Price gouging in general has been cited as one of the most common issues at the moment. The cost of food, water, and gas skyrocketed as companies claimed items were running out. Authorities were forced to open a complaint hotline, which has already received more than 8,000 calls. Unfortunately, it seems government apathy and price gouging are just as predictable when preparing for a hurricane as the effects of the storm itself. Sameera Khan, RT, Washington, D.C.